Good night and welcome to another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt and I'm broadcasting right here on Jamaicans.com Facebook page. As you come in, let me know your name and where you are connecting from. I am connecting from the beautiful parish of Kingston. It's Kingston and St. Andrew, right? Yeah. And as you see, I have a special guest with me. I'll allow her to introduce herself.
Hello, I am Diana Mowatt, Ashleigh's mommy.
Yes.
And I am from Montego Bay, Jamaica.
But she's connected from Kingston.
But I'm connected from Kingston because I'm here with Ashleigh.
Alright, as you come in, tell me where you're connecting from. Of course, Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt is a weekly show I do right here on Jamaicans.com Facebook page. And it's a current affairs discussion show, right? The aim is to have a discussion with you as it relates to what is happening in the island in the week. But I made a deliberate decision this week to not discuss some of the, how should I say, the difficult topics. Last week was a very heavy conversation, necessary conversation, but it was heavy. So tonight is going to be a little light. I know already that you've seen the topic, right? So bear with me as I run through the introduction. If this is the first time you're watching this show, right, I am a journalist. I've been practicing journalism for 6 years now, and I've been broadcasting and writing on Jamaicans.com or contributing to Jamaicans.com for at least 2 years. 2 years plus. It moved into 3 years now, right? A long time but about. Or not long, you know what I mean. So as you can see, and I want to read some of your comments, I'm going to pull them up on my other device now. But as you come in, just tell me your name and tell me where you're connecting from. We are discussing tonight Jamaica, of course, but we're gonna debate which is better, Jamaica as we know it in the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, or Jamaica today. Of course, I have my mommy right here with me, right? If you're glad that mommy has joined the live, just give me some hearts, right? I will be here with my mommy's here tonight to help me with the discussion, right? So she will be debating with me as well, right? As to which is better. Is Jamaica today better or Jamaica of yesteryear? And we have some specific categories that we're going to walk you through. So before we make a final decision, let's first state our claim. Which is better, mommy? Jamaica today or Jamaica?
Jamaica then.
Jamaica then.
Yes.
Alright, Pam McDonald says hi from the UK. Tess has joined the live.
Hi,
Tess. Donna McGregor from Fort Lauderdale is here, and she says it's her first time. Thank you so much for connecting with us. Tell me what you believe are your thoughts as it relates to our discussion tonight, right? And I see the numbers, them a jump. I encourage you to do something very important right now. Share this video. Invite your friends to share the video and to join the discussion. So the first area that we're going to discuss is social life. Social life in Jamaica back then. And when I say back then, we're talking about the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s. Tell me about social life then.
Well, I can only be with the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s.
Alright.
But for me, when I was much younger, I think social life back then was more enjoyable, more clean.
Social life was clean. What do you mean clean?
Parties
were clean back then?
Yeah, they never
no skin out and broke out. What is so wrong with skin out and broke out?
Listen to me. All of them body parts, they look fine here right up in Jerusalem. You can't bother with that. You understand? We used to go to a party and it was always nice. I mean, they used to have, well, I wasn't allowed to, but I knew that they used to have dance. So they have dance, here, God dance, and then came say, they used to wind off, they one another rubber dub, whole on.
Yes, so
that was so different from now when they wear some skin out, them bare as you dare, You understand? And what you need to do all of that, you go for enjoy yourself. You dey jump on head top, broke head people.
No, wait.
I mean,
Wait.
you understand? I mean, you and social life, you go out on a date with a guy, you would go to a nice restaurant.
So we do that now.
And yes.
Alright, so that was then. Social life, no. Before me talk about what you just said. Social life, no. I would say Jamaica, no. In terms of social life, we are a little bit more to ourselves, right? So yes, we still go out and party whenever there is a holiday. We'll go to the beach, right? That's a big recreational activity. We'll just visit the beach. Some people don't go in the water, them just sport them swimsuit, right? However, we have a tendency as young people now, or Jamaica now, to be very to ourselves, to be
Selfish.
I don't want to say selfish.
Yes.
So we have things in Jamaica now where you have a party, you go to it's called a silent party, where you go to the party and you're listening to music now, but you're using your headphones to listen.
And that is something I cannot agree with. Because what is social life? Social, you go out and you interact with other people. I think now the young people are a selfish generation.
What? We're not there yet.
No, because guess what? You used to interact. You used to go one party, go a party, and you party and enjoy yourself, and you interact with people. People they earphone in their ears or then upon their phone. And,
yes. So we tend to be on our phone. We tend to want to snap something or put it on Instagram, put it on Facebook. If you hear a little baby in the background, that's Makeda, my 5-month-old. And Karen, thank you for connecting with us. She said, nice rubber dub.
Yes, yeah, Karen, then little rubber dub. Where you can socialize and you're on your phone or you have earphone in your ears and you're there by yourself. It is so selfish.
Question, Maureen McLeod says, people used to hide the liabilities, but no. I don't understand what that means. Explain what you mean, Maureen. Alright, so for me, I think social life is a little bit different now, right? I don't agree with my mommy when she said people never used to skin out and broke out. I think sometimes the rubber dub, can get explicit.
Well, look here, let me tell you something. What I'm saying is social life back then. All right, we used to have the discos, with the clubs and the parties, and they were clean, actual nice music. You go and you dance until your foot drop, you're tired, but you dance until you sweat. Listen to me. When I met my husband at Cave Disco, and
that's in Montego Bay, right?
In Montego Bay.
Okay.
That time there was Seawind Hotel, on the beach there, in Montego Bay.
When Bedford said, eat that party that.
And let me tell you, I don't know, eat that party with. I'm going to tell you something. You would have go up on the dance floor and you dance to clean, soulful music. We dance until, listen to me, we sweat. But it's good fun. You left party and come home and you go home and you used to go to matinees, movies, going to go hang out, have ice cream, and so no, you're afraid because when fight now broke out, you understand. I mean, it's like people they go a party with a gun and knife. We they go a party for in a them a time.
Alright, so we're not going to stick on social life. Another area that we want to discuss is politics. Politics now. Let me speak about the now before I talk about it then, because I think politics now is better, right? Politics now is less brute force. I've heard stories from my mom and other relatives that there was a time in Jamaica where if you're in a certain community that is like a stronghold for a particular party, you can lose your life or be injured if it is that you declare that you're of the opposite party or you support the opposite party. I don't think we're necessarily experiencing so many of those incidences now, right? And it's a little bit more diplomatic. So our politicians now and our political leaders, right, are a little bit more diplomatic in their approach. No, we're not reaching young people, but we're going to try to dress like them and talk like them and go on social media. Alright, what was politics like back then?
Alright.
Jamaica then.
Politics back then, it's sad to say, we were afraid. We were really afraid. I, for one, was very afraid because you talk about the 80s and on towards the 90s, there was a lot of war. Whenever election time they come on, everybody afraid. You're afraid for wear green. You're afraid for wear orange or red. You know, because they used to say, boy, if you wear you, they say you're affiliated with this party. And so it was sort of afraid. So people were, you know, wouldn't basically, you know, apart from those political activists who were blatant and didn't care what. So the average person at that time wouldn't really want to say, this is the party that I belong to. And so. But what I think, though, even though it was like that, issues were being met. Things were being addressed. Yes.
No, something not
listen to me.
so.
I will if something coming Jamal, National.
But we have highway across the aisle.
I mean, you know, things were being done. People used to. But my mother used to, when she say, listen to me, she have to give thanks to a certain party because she get to go do her nursing and then could have go work in the hospitals, you know. So, she get her house, you know, the NHT, domestic helpers, you know, got the minimum wage coming and so. So I mean, they were, things were being made. Now, to me, it's pure chat. Everybody just chat and everybody a movie
you
star.
You can tell me if you agree with mommy.
Right across the border. Me not affiliated with none because guess what? The only time me ever vote is when we won the national ID and I was much younger then.
Honesty.
And then and then we go because we think the national and when we get to win so friggin' ugly, they were ugly. Whoever did the national ID, the one they never nice. You know, but for me now, I don't think apart from the war, but I prefer then because now I pay a movie star we are right across the board. Everybody just go up on TV and chat. Yes, then chat and say this and this so done and nothing done. And at the end of the day, then just jump it, you know?
Okay!
And, you know,
Maureen McLeod says politics today is more open as young people aren't necessarily voting according to family traditions. Family tradition is something that we'll discuss soon. Yeah. I think that's a valid point, Maureen. Floyd says politics is the most corrupt entity in the world.
Exactly, I agree with you.
Jadus, hi Jadus, I remember you from last week. He says, she is right. I was a child and my mom would send me to country during election.
True.
Tess says, talk facts, mommy.
Yes.
Alright, and Karen Daly says, I agree with mommy. Marcia says, yes. Alright, the other area that we want to discuss is, there you know, morals and values. How is it and what do you believe? Is morals and values in that category better now or better then?
Then. Because coming up, you understand, we were taught etiquette. We were taught manners. And you know, people used to say,
but we were taught that as
manners take it to well, me know them young people must have lost the manners because let me tell you something. You couldn't go in a one bus or one car or they walk on the road and they cuss bad road and they behave one certain type of way in my time and past the adult. Whether when you mother friend or something you would be reprimanded. Now, as little as the primary school, they want to tell you how much string God take make you.
But,
you understand what I'm saying?
And
you can't correct them. You're crazy. You lose your life. People are going to school go fight off teacher now. We could have never. My mother always said, let me tell you something. If you ever come home and say teach, I remember one time my sister, you know, a teacher had said something that hurt a child in, you know, like make a rude comment to the child. And my sister come home and said, if that the teacher won't ever open him mouth and say to my mother, turn on and give her one look and say, what you ain't going to do? And come where? We couldn't. You understand? We couldn't do it. You understand? We were taught for respect with elders. Manners take you through the world. No care what teacher always right.
But let me
your
just
elders
say,
were
but let me
always
just
right.
defend the Jamaica today. We still learn about good manners. We still learn about being polite and being respectful to our elders. However, as Tess says, morals have evolved. Values have evolved. You understand? And I think, yes, Una never used to say it around the disrespectful things or rude things around adults, but Una still used to say it.
Listen to me. We used to say it under the quiet or behind closed door because we never want them hear it. That's what I'm saying. Now they say it whether you in your face or not.
I think
you understand. And let me tell you something. Sometimes me on the street and you want to correct them, you know. You want to correct them so bad, but guess what? You fear the implications. You understand? I mean, people going to school and they face it with teacher. You understand? Teachers, you know, and people go, you're going to want taxi, and the way they go on and then prowl out and make me say, yeah, all for that. You understand those things? We couldn't do it. So even though it has evolved to what? To better? No.
I think with every society and as things change, things remain the same. So there may be changes, but there are still similarities when it comes to morals and values. I do agree that there are some homes that aren't doing enough to train children to be better citizens. You understand? Jamaican citizens and represent themselves well. However, I don't think we must say, alright, because I know and because... No, I just think that issue continues to
go back to the drawing board.
Yeah, that issue continues to be unaddressed. Yeah.
We would have to go back to the days when we were a community family. You understand, where the community raised the child. That
I actually don't want to go back to those days. No.
That means that for me, picnic couldn't go out and face it with Miss Brown.
So what if Miss Brown have something against me? She have all right feel like how you say, if Miss Brown think you do something wrong, right, she beat you?
Not even think you have logic for beat you. No. What I'm saying is back then the respect was there. So you would have never seen one elder they come and disrespect the elder. You wouldn't. Okay. You understand? That's what I'm saying. Okay. We should have gone. We need to go back to that. Because if you have people that say sometimes when you talk they in your house where your child here, if teacher ever do this, then go back to school and then play it out. You understand? Me always have one saying to say, if you want to know if your friend is discussing you or have something bad to say, they say something bad about you, look at the children. Yeah. Look at the way the children behave.
Alright, just to pause a little bit, if you're just joining the discussion, this is another episode of Reason with Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. I'm here with my special guest, my mom, Diana Haughton-Mowatt.
Hello.
And we are discussing, we're having a debate, Jamaica now versus Jamaica then, which is better? I invite you guys to comment below, right? Tell me what you think. I am reading your comments live. We are reading it because you can read some as well. Marlet says first time is a whole community raise a child.
Exactly.
Von Dane says it has become more open. It has become more open-minded. And Angie says, "Una selfish, una love una iPhone." Well, yes, we love our iPhone, but that no means that we're not socializing. As Tess says, things are evolving, so it's not like we're not. Yes, in a sense, we are a little bit more to ourselves. I don't want to say selfish, but we still find means and ways to network, right? The other area that we are discussing is technology. Jamaica then or Jamaica now?
Technology.
Jamaica now, right?
Well, yes, because
I must give thanks to globalization, you understand, and increases and advances in technology, because we are seeing how so many Jamaicans are now benefiting from these development, you understand, in terms of in several areas. You understand? In education, you have e-learning. You understand? Something that wasn't accessible before, so you can be in Montego Bay and actually attend a school in Kingston or even abroad. You understand? You can complete a degree in the comfort of your home, right? In the area of transportation, there's actually several apps now. If you want to book a taxi, you don't necessarily have to call. You understand? You can actually book it through the app. And there are so many ways in which technology has made living in Jamaica now very, how should I say, enjoyable. Yeah.
It is good and it is bad.
Area no.
Yeah. Yes, technology, because guess what? In one sense, it lessens the amount of employees. Two, it make people selfish and reserved.
Yeah.
You understand? Three is send up your light bill.
No, but you must manage your light bill.
Because, but I mean, it is better. Yes, no, but then you had to interact. You understand? They need people to work. So now the internet replaces a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of jobs.
Not only the internet, just machinery.
Right. A lot of jobs are lost by it. People become more selfish, withdrawn.
It's the use, it's not the technology,
yeah, but
it's the
because
use
nobody
of.
have to go this much chat to nobody because you're gone pan this time, you have much games and you're there on your phone and things. You understand what I'm saying? So back then guess what? You used to
So back then what did you used to do?
You meet up and you go out. You go to church because you want to see that there's somebody there. You go to this party there. You go walk downtown, go buy ice cream, you go to matinee, you sit down and you chat and so no.
But no, you can still go to church. You understand? You can go online, go to church online. You can pay your offering by bank transfer.
And then guess what? The church when they all have to do the church.
Next topic. We're not going to talk about the church treasurer.
Yes.
What's the next one?
Patriotism.
Jamaica now or Jamaica then? I would say it's a tie.
Let me tell you something. Patriotism then. Because for me now, me not see it. I don't.
Okay, really. So in what way was patriotism then manifested?
People were more proud. I'm not saying that they're not still proud, but people used to do the things that we were, as Jamaicans, were taught to do. You know, national anthem, national pledge was recited. More respect was given to the anthem and the pledge. More, you know, go out and represent yourself abroad more better. No, people not care. People, then we even destroy our own country. You understand?
Know what? To me,
patriotism,
yes,
you know, is your love for your country and the things that you do for your country. But we're destroying our country. Directly and indirectly, we are destroying our country. Because guess what? I mean, people leave Jamaica to go abroad for one or two reasons because of the
opportunities
crime and the opportunities. And you see, when you go over, when they are in this, me go America. And when they talk about Jamaica, you wonder, say, if when you reach a Jamaica and tap off of the plane, if you don't get one gunshot, or up to the airport patrol inner. I mean, we are bad. We're bad, yes, but we're not so terrible. You understand? If we were so terrible, why people keep coming here? So people, as Jamaicans, our patriotism, it come like a sun.
To me, I disagree.
People just. We only members that we was showed patriotism at Independence Day.
No, and the reason no.
On National Heroes Day. Other than that, no people.
I will say we have less people wearing bandana. You understand? Or national, what do you call it? National costume.
Bandana, national costume.
Yeah, so we see less people wearing that. You understand? And I will say that we have less people like singing, as I said, the national anthem. However, we're seeing it in different ways. They are seeing more Jamaicans, especially young Jamaicans, willing to put up themselves to represent their country on the international stage in different international competitions.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
Sports and performing arts, right? Education as well. I also see more Jamaicans making an effort to use our culture, our things, our staple, Jamaican staple, to create business.
Yeah, young Jamaicans. But they talk about, they talk about them.
No.
Yeah, young people know.
Yeah.
Some young people know is doing that, and it's a minority.
I don't think it's a minority.
Yes, it is.
I think.
I'm going to tell you something. You see, Jamaican, we are organists. Yes. This is like that. People are organists because
people say you're a hater.
No, I'm not. Look here. I'm not afraid to tell nobody to me in Jamaica. Anywhere me go, Canada, Florida, anywhere me go, anywhere. Me in Jamaica, and I don't always with terrible. Me always say, one time a man said to me, say, "Oh, you're from Jamaica?" Me say, "Yes." There the country, this and that and so. Me say, "Listen to me. Look on New York, we have more crime than we, and we not so bad. You understand? People don't want to be associated with Jamaica because listen, all the bad and sitting. But make when you see and run and come first, Shelly and go, oh, you see the colours and everything. We have the colours already. You say too much murder they come up here Jamaica because everywhere there. You understand? That's what I'm saying. The young people, them who they no business, them are Jamaican, whether they like it or not, then they go there and then they dance and then they do their thing. We touchy and hide back. You understand? So I am saying the patriotism in my time is diminished.
Okay, diminished now compared to back then.
No. Back then,
yes, so back then it was, yes, it was better.
It was better because
yes, so now it's diminished.
For me grandmother always have them bandana and they sit and they wear, you know.
Alright, we are running out of time, so we'll probably have to do 2 more.
Yeah.
I think we'll touch on family tradition. Jamaica now or Jamaica then? You go ahead.
Then traditions.
Family traditions.
Lord, we're embedded. Then embedded, we have to do them, we have to live them.
Like
the rice and peas have to cook on Sunday. Must be rice and peas every Sunday. Maybe it's a different meat, but the rice and peas have to cook. Your Saturday soup have to drink on Saturday.
Yeah.
Sunday morning you get the best breakfast.
Alright, so
whatever.
that's food. What else in terms of family tradition?
Alright, church. We have to go to church, and if you go Saturday, I don't know about the Saturday church, but we're Sunday church. And you have to Saturday evening, you have to put out the ribbon and the socks and look for the church panty. And if the clothes were don't wear, choose for you, so you put out. So you have to go to church. And then when you come back, you have to make sure you catch man, go off church to get Sunday school because you have to remember the memory verse in the Sunday school. And then you have to remember the golden text where the pastor take the text from. So those were family tradition that back then was practiced. It's not practiced so much now.
Alright, let me talk about the now. So now we do not have rice and peas every Sunday, and we don't have Saturday soup every Saturday. But I still think Christmas time and holiday time we still come together. We even invite friends from another culture, another country to be a part of it, right? In terms of family tradition, I still see whenever we're in crisis, families come together and ensure that, even if they haven't seen each other in a very long time, they make it a point of their duty to even call. Another family tradition, even though this is sad, but we don't have a situation where wedding and funerals would take place and the family don't want to be a part of it.
Listen
so
to
that's something that is truly Jamaican.
One thing that I am sad about in the family tradition is Christmas time. Christmas time was the best time back then. You understand? All of
it is now.
It is not. It's sort of too much hatred and selfishness. But then Christmas time they come everybody glad because we Anybody, we always say any relative you never see. Well, I'm from Montego Bay. You could have go down a parade at Stamp Shop Square, and the bus them used to park up a court up a Barnett Street, the country bus, and everybody come down in the square. The tree, the Christmas tree was lighted. You have people, the John Kuno dancers. You have people that sell starlight and the Christmas art, and everybody just interact, and it was so nice. The toys
So what
and
about now where we have greetings across the
well,
world?
that different. When we talk about they come together as a family, let me tell you something. Now, they don't have it like that. The Christmas tree that used to be a tree now come mechanical. I sit there and put up together. And
Why?
Because
Why?
guess what? The then children things start and get you up for 1 year. So, you know, they take the fun out of Christmas. You understand?
But that was
people still meet and have their family thing and so. But I mean, we used to love go downtown and the crowd, and you could have mingled in the crowd, and you see all the way you never see, and it was so nice. No, you're afraid to go because you're afraid they don't pick up your chain off it.
I'm pretty sure you had those concerns back then.
No.
Okay.
No.
Let me hear what people have to say. We're wrapping up. Diana says it is harder now because so many of our family members are overseas. Delora says, so true that. Alright, you have a fan there. Johnny says, back then we go and visit family, and Karen says, and church clothes is only worn at church.
Yes. Remember, listen to me. You used to have your yard panty, your church panty.
What about the men?
With the brief and something, then the clothes there, and brief they used to wear. And you have your nice clothes.
Boxers now.
You know, it is so different. But for me, I mean, I like it back then.
Alright, so I want to hear from you, just if it is that you do believe Jamaica then was better, send us some hearts. If Jamaica today is better, send us some likes, right? I really appreciate the interaction tonight. Look here, the numbers went all the way up on your side, right? Yeah. Really appreciate you guys joining. Thank you to my mom for joining. Her name is Diana Mowatt. You can follow her on Facebook. She's on Facebook, and she has
only Facebook.
Only on Facebook.
And WhatsApp. I mean, in the technological thing and stuff.
But
she's slowly bringing me towards that. And me at old school. You see, me at old school. Me love then. I mean, I'm a people person. I like interacting.
Okay, so many people are saying they prefer then.
Yes.
I am for moving forward. So now for me today and tomorrow, because yes, we have learned from our past, but I'm looking to the future. Those are my thoughts. Any final thoughts?
My final thought is because I want to make you. So if you were in your from beginning, you go and you go and keep you. Because, alright, my little granddaughter, me love her so much. And me trying to, with her mother's permission though, is to bring her up the way me know then. Me want she to enjoy. I don't want the technology and the selfishness take her away. I want her to go out there and interact and know how to, you know, just enjoy people and enjoy life. I mean, I'm going to safeguard her if you know the good or the bad, but I mean, the way we reach now, we live in a very selfish world, and it's only.
But there are some enjoyments to it, right? There are some enjoyments to it.
Let me tell you something.
The other day, coronavirus, we seen the flat near the curve and how many songs come out of it. You understand? The other day, Bounty and Beanie clash and him ask the police if he really wants to be that guy.
That is very good.
So,
but this is 19 and the coronavirus.
Alright, that's another episode.
But it's nice. I really enjoy it.
Yes.
And I mean, we'll talk again.
Yes.
But as me say, walk good. Think about then and let us see if we can make Jamaica a better place. You understand? With it, bring back the tradition, bring back the bandana, bring back the Christmas something. Take the liquor, hate and the violence out of the fun we
Mix
used to
the
have.
good, and then
bring
with no.
with no and make it. And let me tell you something. It's we, the older folks, who is going to come. You know, we have to do it. We have to do it more. You know, and that's my take.
Alright, if you want me to bring back my mom, please let me know in the comments below. You can always follow me on Facebook. I'm Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt on Facebook. On Instagram, I am A Mowatt, and Twitter, A_Mowatt. I'm on YouTube. Search for my name, Ashleigh-Ann Mowatt. Thank you so much for watching. As usual, look here, I appreciate the participation tonight, and I see that you enjoyed yourself. One day and say my belly bottom. So until next time, come reason with me.